So on today's video, I want to talk about finding a placement for your vocational training program in Germany. I know everybody is talking about this Ausbildung and this almighty German way of securing a job placement or a future in Germany. And I think the hardest part is actually finding the Ausbildung. Hi lovers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If today is your first time coming across my face, my name is Success, Nigerian by birth, German by registration, hence Nigerian German, and you're watching my diary on white tea. Yeah. So on today's video, I want to talk about finding a placement for your vocational training program in Germany. I know everybody is talking about this Ausbildung and this almighty German way of securing a job placement or a future in Germany, and I think the hardest part is actually finding the Ausbildung. So on today's video, we're going to be diving into it. If you find such topic relevant and interesting, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and check out my other videos regarding Ausbildung and what it is, how to find this place, where to find this place. I've done tons and millions, and at this point thousands of videos. Well, not thousands, but like I've done a couple of videos regarding this particular topic. So anyways, let's dive into today's video. First thing first, you want to find out what Ausbildung you want to do. So I already made a video talking about the difference between Ausbildung, Umschulung, Weiterbildung, the difference between a kaufmännische Ausbildung, a handwerkliche Ausbildung, and I've also made a detailed video about how to apply for this program. But it is also one thing for you to know what you want to do. So I would say think about what interests you, think about something that is fun for you, but also kind of like have a future in terms of the job market in Germany or elsewhere outside of Germany. Let me just quickly mention, Germany is not the only country that offers vocational training program. Italy does it, Netherlands does it, other European countries does it as well. I might not have the necessary information on their requirements, might be slightly different, but yeah, it's a known thing, right? It's not just in Germany. So yeah, back to what I was saying. You should first of all figure out what interests you. What do you want to do? Why do you want to do it? What's the future of this job that you are searching for, or that you're looking forward to getting into in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years? Is this something you want to do, or is this something you want to do to like advance your career in terms of, okay, I'm doing a kaufmännische Ausbildung, and then later on I want to do something regarding kaufmännische Berufe or jobs, and you shall get what I mean. Shall look for something that is promising and that will fit into your future plans. Because, for example, nursing Ausbildung was never an option for me because, firstly, even though I don't mind taking care of people, and I actually love taking care of people, but you see blood, you see medicine, injection. Like for me to even take my own personal medication, I will go through 7 phases of traumatic experience before I will take it, right? It has to be like, if I don't take this medication, I'm going to die. That's when I will take it, right? It's just to exaggerate and put into context. So, and also me thinking about long term, I was thinking of hybrid working. I was thinking of, I can't be working on weekend, I can't be working on public holiday, I can't be working during Christmas, like the whole chaos that comes with this job. And it's a very necessary job in our society. So I'm not trying to discourage anyone, but I'm saying for me personally, those are things I had to put into consideration before searching for Ausbildung Beruf. And then also think about anything that interests you, like I already said, like there is something related to what interests you, if not exactly what interests you, as a vocational training job in Germany. So think about it. And yeah, there's also on the berufsplanet.de, there is kind of like a game you can take. I think it asks you like multiple choice questions, and you get to like pick what are your interests, what you like, what you don't like, and at the end of the day, this website will suggest Ausbildung Berufe that are related to your kind of personality or that they think will fit best to you. And yeah, we can start from there. So firstly, figure out what you want to do. Secondly, prepare your CV. Your CV should be competitive, right? If that makes sense. Check online, how does a German CV looks like. Don't just write a CV as per I'm writing a CV. Highlight your soft skills, highlight your hard skills. If you have done some kind of practicals, if you have some kind of knowledge relating to your field, highlight it also in your CV. Now, by the way, your CV has to be in German, please. You also have to get your Anschreiben, which is your motivation letter, ready. Your motivation letter, like I already said in multiple videos, should be tailor-made to exactly what you're applying for. For instance, you want to do an electrician Ausbildung, it is important that your Anschreiben, which is your motivation letter, is tailor-made to the company requirements. So when you go to websites, which I'll be mentioning very shortly, where you can search for your Ausbildung and you check, okay, this company has a Ausbildung opening that should start next year, August or September. These are the requirements. Tailor-make your Anschreiben to suit what their requirements are. So if their requirement is, you must have German B2, you must be fluent in English, and you must have some knowledge of French, for example. Like, okay, I have a B1 German, working to get a B2, I can speak perfect English, I have little knowledge about Italian, and also make sure you meet up with this requirement. So if you don't speak Italian, I don't know, do Duolingo, learn some Italian prior to, and but just make sure that your Anschreiben is making sense in terms of, I don't want to read your motivation letter, read the job requirements, and there is no relationship. There is no, most times you're not going to meet up with exactly what they want from you, but at least 80 to 90% should be there, right? And you should highlight that as well in your motivation letter. Okay, this topic is lingering now for too long. Number 3. So firstly, check what you want to do. Secondly, get your documents ready. Thirdly, get your Bewerbungsmappe, so your application map, ready. If you know, okay, I want to start an Ausbildung next year, September, then you should already start looking for an Ausbildung 6 months to 12 months prior to this time, which means you should get yourself already ready. It doesn't mean that your certificate for, like your B2 certificate must be out here, but you should be working towards it, and you should see to it that you are given the certificate before the starting date of your Ausbildung. So prepare your application mapper in terms of your CV should be there, your school leaving certificate should be there. If it needs to be recognized, translated in German, that should be done already. If you are living outside of where you want to do your Ausbildung, there should be some kind of plan going on about how you are going to move to the city. So if you're already in Germany, highlight that you are searching for a place to stay. Let's say you're living in Berlin and you want to do your Ausbildung in Frankfurt, highlight that as well in your Ausbildung map. Just put down every document that you need. So your CV, your Anschreiben, your results, your Anschreiben is motivation letter, your recommendation letter if you have any from any company that you've worked with prior to, or any place you have done like practicals prior to, any form of advancement or any form of skills. So you took a Excel course one time and they gave you a report card for that, add it to it. You took a programming class one time, add it to it. You have a language course certificate, add it to it. Like, make sure your mapper it has substance, right? It's not the empty mapper, let's put it that way. It has substance, and just get it prepared, and then you are good to go. Now let's talk about places where you can find Ausbildung placement in Germany. Now you can go to your browser and just write vocational training in Germany, or write the job description that you're looking for, and your browser should be able to give you job placement. But if you are more of I want to specifically look for Ausbildung placement on websites that are for Ausbildung placement. So we're talking Agentur für Arbeit. This is the agency responsible for recruitment and job and career in Germany. They also have a portal on their website where you can search for Ausbildung placement. We are talking Indeed, we are talking Stepstone to an extent. There is also another website called Ausbildung.de. There is also another website called Jobbörse, and then you also have LinkedIn as well. You can also check out vocational training schools, right? So if you know that, I want to do a media and design Ausbildung in Hamburg, you can already search for the school. So most times these schools are called BS, and then there is a number. So there is BS 16, BS 16 is what school? I don't know. But let's say BS 16 can be for cosmetic and beauty stuff. BS 26 will be for media design and whatnot. BS 27 will be for logistics and tourism. So there is a number attached to this Berufsschule. So find out the number that is attached to the job that you want to do. So if I want to do logistics, I'll find out logistics school in Hamburg. If it's possible for me to physically visit, I'll make an appointment to visit. Sometimes they have some kind of Ausbildung preparation class that prepares you for the coming Ausbildung. Sometimes they have Ausbildung preparation class also for immigrants in Germany. Also, they have sometimes people in school that help you look for Ausbildung placement. And then also they have like sometimes when you enter into some school, there is some kind of information board where you find also job opening in terms of Ausbildung opening, vocational training opening that you can apply to directly as well. So, but that would be more realistic if you're already on ground and yeah, you can have access to going to visit them physically. Make sure you call, make some kind of inquiries before going there. Don't just pull up to people's office without information. So yeah, all these websites I've mentioned down below. If I remember any other, I'll put them all in the description box. Hopefully I don't forget this time. But if I forget, somebody should comment, I forget it, and I'll answer to your comment as well. So another thing you can do to secure an Ausbildung placement in the coming year is networking and emailing. I know writing cold emails are kind of like outdated, but sometimes they are exactly what works for you and what you might need to do. So emailing companies that are of interest. So for example, if you know that there is a particular company you want to work with. For me, it was DHL because they are globally known and it was a company I wanted to do my Ausbildung with. So let's say for instance, I went to DHL website, I did not find any Ausbildung placement or opening. I will go ahead and email their HR department asking if there is an Ausbildung opening. Maybe it's not yet online, maybe they can squeeze out something to still accommodate one more person, maybe they'll put me on their waiting list for next year. So that is where cold emailing company comes in. I'm not saying go and spam 20, 30 companies. Don't do that. Don't actually do that. It should be specific companies that you'll be like, okay, this is really what I want to do. This is really what the company I want to do this with. So let me see if I email them that, it's just a Ausbildung opening for this year, next year. Let me see what they will say. They will most likely reply to you with either a yes or a no. So yeah, you can never go wrong. The worst that can happen is that they say no and delete your email. Move on. But yeah, you'll never know if you don't try. Now, let's talk about your language and interview tips. It's one thing for you to apply for an Ausbildung. It's another thing for you to get the Ausbildung. And for you to get the Ausbildung, you have to pass sometimes series of interviews. Some people even go as well as having 4 to 5 interviews. One will be like a general interview where there's a lot of people. Another one will be like an assessment. Another one, like it can be a very long process. Now, this is where you have to be prepared. Have some kind of knowledge about what you are going to do there. Research the company. When was it found? Who is their CEO? Where is it located? Do they have other branches in Germany? Research what is going on currently in that sector. So if you are talking about getting into nursing, for example, okay, what's going on in the nursing sector right now in Germany? Just try to be as up to date as possible. And then as well, practice your German. If you are not a Muttersprachler, which is if your mother tongue is not German, and then you might need some practicals in terms of you doing an interview with them. Sometimes most companies might offer you interviews in English, but this is really, really rare. Like this is 3% out of 100%. So prepare yourself to have that conversation in German. And yeah, just be as open-minded as you can. Be punctual, don't be late. Be punctual, be open-minded as you can. Practice your German, be up to date in terms of what is going on in that sector. Do some research about the company. Don't just go there and what's it called? You don't know where you are going, you don't know where you are coming from. I remember prior to my interview, I drove to the company just to, I don't want to get there and I'm missing my bus, I'm missing train, I don't know the bus to take, I don't know because it was like a 1 hour 30 minutes journey from my house. So I cannot afford not to know the right place to take. So I took out time one weekend and just took myself there, walk around the surroundings, found out, there's another bus that comes from this place that can take to another train station and stuff like that. I'm not saying that you must do that, but that was for me. So if I'm going to a job interview that I really want, I put in that much effort to like, okay, I'm going to go and survey these people's premises and even see that, okay, is this something I want? Is this something I like? So next time, even if I'm driving and I have Google Maps, I also go there prior to. So if I'm driving next time and maybe there's traffic or something, I already know, okay, I can easily maneuver this way, I can easily take this way, this way. I know it might not be that relevant, but trust me, little things like this can save the day for you. So yeah, in summary, to secure your hospital placement for next year, make sure you are starting 6 months to 12 months to when you plan to do your hospital. Search for what interests you, prepare your hospital mapper, be up to date in the sector, don't go to the interview without no knowledge of the company, and in all, pray to whatever you believe. Well, we believe in Jesus Christ over here, so pray and hopefully everything works out well. This was a long video. I hope I was able to give you guys some insights, some values. I'll put all the links that I've mentioned in this video in the description box below. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye, lovies. So, hold up. I'm all up in your face right now because you just finished watching this video. It was nice, informative, entertaining, and you're just going to leave. It's witchcraft. Your behavior is equivalent to witchcraft, okay? Like, comment, share, subscribe, leave a baby girl some motivation. This way, I get to know that, oh, my videos are important to you guys. Well, maybe not important, but my videos are something you want to watch. And then I'm just motivated to create more impactful and informative video. But I know I have pride with this, my begging. But shall subscribe, please click the subscribe button. Okay, see you guys on my next video. Bye bye.